What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cigars and Whiskeys for our next review. Today's review, I'll be reviewing a cigar that I was able to purchase at Cigar International on a clearance sellout deal. I'm not sure at the time that you watch this video if it's still available, but as of me recording right now, I am looking at the website. I do show it. The cigar we're referring to is the Hammer Sickle, and this is the Trademark Maduro. Now, this is a 6x50 cigar. It is a Connecticut Broadleaf wrapper leaf. Now, it doesn't specify what the binder and filler are, so it's kind of left up in the air with that, so we really don't know much about it. But it was a deal. I got a pack of 20 of these 6x50s, and the price was $69.99 US before taxes and shipping. So kind of a decent deal. I mean, that's, you know, you get 20 cigars for 70 bucks. I mean, heck, you can't beat that. And so this is the second one I've had of this cigar, and we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I'll be right back with the pre-draw. All right, with this cigar, I think my choice will be a straight cut. Go ahead and do that. I am noticing that the cigar, the one I have at least, is a little dry. You can see as it's starting to come apart just with the heat. Again, I'm in Arizona too, and I know it's roughly around 100 degrees outside, so I don't think it would dry out that quickly, but I think that might be part of the reason if they've been sitting on the shelf a long time. I noticed on my first one I had some issues with it being a little dried out. I was hoping that longer it stayed in my humidor, it's been about a week now, that it would actually fix it a little bit, but that's alright. We're going to go ahead and see, but you can see that the wrap came off. So we'll go ahead and go with that. Again, for the price point, everybody, it is a decent price point for a cigar. I'm not saying it's going to be the best I've had, but we're going to go ahead and try it anyway. So let's go ahead and... the draw's a little hard packed. I am getting a sweet raisin profile. A little bit of an earthy profile. And almost like a roasted peanut. But with that said, let's go ahead and light it up and get to that first third. And let's turn it a little bit. The Hammer Sickle Trademark Maduro. I am getting a little bit of a faint sweetness. That pre-draw raisin profile is gone. I'm getting more of a real earthy profile. A little bit of a hint of a spice profile. Not a hot pepper spice, but just like a little bit of like a baking spice. For the price point of this cigar, I think you'll definitely get something that you will enjoy. They are saying the cigar is a Dominican product, so it's made in the Dominican. That might be what the binder filler are, but it doesn't really state it. And the profile, I would say, would be a high, middle to low, full strength cigar. So definitely a little something more of a darker Maduro for those who like that. It's not going to be, even though it says that it's Canadian Broadleaf wrapper, it's not very light as you would think of a Connecticut. Alright, stay tuned. We'll be back with our second third. Alright, everybody, welcome back to Cigars and Whiskey for our second third of the Hammer Sickle Trademark Maduro. Now, in this cigar, we are noticing now that I'm getting a little more of a earthy profile, a little more of a sweet molasses profile, and it's really not changing too dramatically, but it is a really good basic Maduro. So if you're looking for a Maduro to add to your humidor, get a few of them. You can't beat 20 cigars for $70 plus shipping and tax. But a little bit for those who don't know, the Hammer Sickle has been a brand that came out around 2010, and that was just to already complement their, I don't know if some are aware of, but Hammer Sickle also has a vodka line, and so they had a successful vodka line, and they wanted to come up with something like a cigar to complement that. So they did come out with a few. There is the Hammer Sickle Berlin Wall. I have had the Moscow, which is really good, but it is no longer available through most outlets. I'm not sure. I guess it might have been something they discontinued, but it was pretty ingenious cigar. They do have this cigar in a Connecticut lighter cigar. It isn't on sale on Cigar International, but it doesn't mean if you're not interested in it, you can get it. And then they do have one other one that I noticed, and that is the Tradition. And that it actually looks like it is like more of a brown reddish. It's more of a brown reddish wrap on there, and then it actually looks like it comes in like a glass looking style of a box. So that might have been something to complement. I know that the Moscow City one did have something similar like that to complement some of the current vodkas that it was released with. But with that said, we're going to keep going through it. I'll be back with the final thirds and my final thoughts of the Hammer Sickle Trademark Maduro. Alright everybody, welcome back for the final third of our cigar, the Hammer Sickle Trademark Maduro. Now in the final third, the balance is just about the same. It's finally just blending all well as you enhance as you're smoking. It doesn't get anything more predominant than anything else. It's always the same profile. It's about the same profiles as it was in the second third. I have to say though that one little bit of construction thing at the top has not affected the cigar, nor has it affected the burn. The burn isn't razor sharp, but again, I haven't touched it up at all. It is, the ash is holding pretty well. It isn't real flaky, which is a good thing. It means it's not going to drop in your lap when you least expect it. But all in all, it is a decent budget cigar. So if you're looking for something and you are a frequent shopper at Cigar International, this is by no means sponsored by them. Just happens to be a site that I buy a lot of cigars from. But with that said, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, leave your comments, and as always, have a great day, have a great smoke, and I'll see you next time.